Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Natural One. I think my head's getting cut off.
Are we live?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Welcome back to my two-head, not a four-head.
At least it's not a five-head.
Ew, why you think I have bangs?
No,
feel it.
Gorgeous. All right, there it is. Thank you. Welcome to Natural One. As always, I am your Dungeon Master. I am your Dungeon Master, Bo Christian Williams, for this game, and I am joined here by amazing people, wonderful people that I have missed greatly over the last weeks, including one James remotely. Hey, James. Hey. Can we hear him?
Cyber James.
Hey!
There he is.
We can hear James.
I'm gonna turn him up a little, I think.
Hello.
All right. Well, it's been a little break, but we're back, and glad to have everyone here with us. If not totally here, but glad that James can make it and we can get him in.
Computer James.
James, why are you remote? Real quick, let's kick it to you. Why are you remote right now, James?
Yeah, right now I'm in Oklahoma City doing some theater work, y'all, and I'll be here for another week, and then actually I've been here for the past 4 weeks, but last week, or this next week is my last week here performing in Oklahoma City.
Hey, congratulations on that. I understand the show is now opened. You're doing well. Yeah? How'd it go?
Yeah. No, it's been going great. We've had quite a few people come out. Oklahoma City is not a big theater town, and the artistic director is doing a lot of the work of revitalizing that here.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Something that's fun to be a part of as well. Nice. Well, we can't wait to have you back, buddy. And congratulations again going out there and making that happen. That's great. Okay, we're going to get right on into it, guys. We have a tavern upkeep for November, as we do every single month. This upkeep helps us keep the lights on here at QNC, keeps us making these shows. So right now, it is at 62% for the month of November.
They're taunting us.
Just
They're
a bit
dancing
too
around the magic number.
You all know what to do.
Yes, you do. So, that tavern upkeep, you can give us bits, you can join our Patreon. However you support us that way adds to that tavern upkeep. So thank you, everyone who has done that. Let's keep on going here, right on into it. Speaking of which, thank you for supporting us on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, wherever you find our content. We appreciate you coming back and making this happen because we wouldn't do it without you. Okay, you can also support us using our Amazon affiliate links in the chat or in the YouTube description. So take a look there. If you're going to buy anything on Amazon, you can just use that affiliate link and it will help support us as well. It's not going to cost you anything more, and it just goes to support us in addition. So check it out, guys. All right. Now, we have some Patreon cards. Right? Actually, just the one, NGC457. And I don't have the deck. All right, we are using a new deck now on Natural One. Since you guys are level 6, we are no longer using the 1 through 4 because guess what's here? The 5 through 10 deck.
Holy shit.
So, I'm just saying, let's see where this goes. You can still buy, a card with 2 of the inspiration coins that you get, the biffies. And my hands are terrible, so...
You bet I'll...
Can you help me there?
Yep, I'm a teeth guy.
Yeah. The sharpest canine. Lauren takes it from him immediately.
Yeah, I was like,
It's already open.
Let's hold our head
All right, let's see.
All right, I will throw each one individually towards you.
52
All
card
right.
pickup.
Oh, they're all in order. That's nice. I just don't know the order.
How do you know they're in order?
Because I have Change of Fate, Surgical Strike, Surgical Strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, there it is.
They're not...
This one is called Lavish Maneuver.
Ooh.
Yeah. Your senses give you just enough time to react, reducing all damage from an area of effect spell. You take no damage. That could be a fireball.
Yeah.
right? And lightning bolt can go through multiple enemies. I will count that as an area effect as well. So,
I feel like that would have been really good when we were fighting a certain group of dragons.
indeed.
Yeah, darn.
So there you have it. It is from NGC 457, Lavish Maneuver. So here you guys go.
Gambit.
That was a complete fail on my part.
Wow.
It's okay. We'll clean it in editing. Do you
Yeah, yeah,
would
we'll
you
fix
like
it in
to do
post. Let's get the CG guys on.
We'll fix it in post.
It cost $20,000 to get that card to fly.
Thank you so much, NGC 457, for the support here and giving us Lavish Maneuver. If you want to support us and give us cards here on Nat 1 from the Deck of Inspiration, you can go ahead and join our Patreon. And at certain levels, you can give a certain amount of cards. You can give them to any show here on QNC, so check it out. All right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We have bits, guys. We have bits. And I shall distribute them, should I be able to find them.
Give me
There
those.
we go. All right. From Tamago Tora, we have 500 bits. I'm going to assume it's to the players. As he said, his name was Reginald.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
ours.
I got it.
Nice.
That's a miracle.
Well done.
CGI works.
Then another 500 bits, just in case, not to do this, but in case anyone is trying some ill-advised heroic foolishness. I'm going to give that to Kelly as well.
I might have threatened.
And then finally, oh my goodness, another 500 bits from Tamago Tora to the Nightmares. That's going to me.
No, isn't it for us to deal with those nightmares? Like, you know, inspo to not get at least cold night sweats or
I don't
something?
get what everyone's afraid of. They're just dark horses, right?
Nightmares.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A month worth of jazz jokes.
I would not have gotten that.
All right, so 500 bits. We'll go ahead and give it to you. Here you go, Laura. Going to you for the Nightmares. There
Catch
it
it,
is.
James. Sorry.
Well,
Catch your James.
James, you missed it, buddy. Almost, though. You're like a foot away from it.
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect.
He's like a cat trying to get it out.
There it is. There it is. Now he's got it.
That's good. That's good.
There you go. All right. We have another 500 bits from Duke Fleeg. And this one is also for the players. 500 to you guys. So right over there to our very own Natrix. So 500 from Duke Fleeg. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, and the final bits, we have 1,000 bits from Vanilla Swan, our very own, wherever she may be, and it is not here.
Exactly.
I know, like looking in the booth, like she's not over here.
She says, I miss y'all. So here you go. Over to Aaron now. There's one for you
No.
and one for me. Yep.
That was the implication?
No.
No, that was how it was written.
Ah, damn.
One for the players, one for the GM. So,
I don't know.
True
thanks
neutral.
for the support.
True neutral.
Thanks for the love. All right. Oh, we have more Patreon cards actually, guys.
Okay.
Going backwards here, we get to see some more from the new deck.
Yay.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right. So, we're gonna have 2 randoms to the DM from Cheesecake Fries.
Okay.
Thought we were cool
randoms.
cheesecake fries.
Yo.
So I will just grab 2 out of here, and I'll even let you guys pick them.
Oh, picking our
okay.
switch. That's mean.
The first one, and Laura, you can get the second one here.
These are both for you.
Oh, there's 2. You have to pick.
You gotta pick one out of these, and I will get
Oh, I
all
can
of
pick
them.
one. Okay.
No, don't give him that one.
No, don't give him
I'm
that
not
one.
giving
Yeah.
him this one. We're giving him
That's
this
yeah.
one.
That's yeah.
Fuck that
That's
one.
an easy pick.
And Kelly, there's also Shadow Child, who has given 1 random to the players, so I'm gonna give you
Shadow Child.
2 to choose from for the group.
Oh, thank you, Shadow Child.
Woo-hoo.
Oh,
That's
look,
exactly
look,
what
Okay.
a
Where
shadow
did James
child would
go?
do.
I will read both. One of them was boosted timeout. Choose a creature within 60 feet. That creature is paralyzed until the end of their next turn. I'm thinking not that
deadly.
one.
That's
Yeah.
deadly.
The other one is just boosted regen. When consumed, this potion heals 1d6 plus. I would rather let you heal than let you paralyze us.
Kill you guys.
Yeah.
And so this is the regen.
Imagine 3 dragons just sitting on one of us. Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, chomp, chomp, chomp.
For real.
Bye. It was nice knowing you, Mayhem.
My brothers.
So that's one boosted regen.
I got them.
All right. What do we got over here?
I want to read the one that we're not picking first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Change of Fate. You gain advantage on a single attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
That is a good one.
We're not doing that one.
We saw that we're
No.
Instead, you're going to get a greater regeneration. When consumed, the potion heals for 1d8 plus 3 HP.
Okay.
I've got so many regens.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can't have him.
My dragons never would have died.
Can you at least make him like a meta character that heals really fast and is self-aware of themselves, so when they kill us, it's a little fun?
You want Deadpool?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Deadpool
Something you asked
dragon.
me to do?
Maybe.
What about the one that you're going to keep, Kelly, for the
You
team?
know, I'm thinking there are two here. In case you couldn't count. One is.
You said no math this
I
episode.
promise. One is the Potion of Greater Swiftness, which would double our speed and increase our AC by 2 for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Sounds pretty great. But I'm kind of leaning towards the cult, just for shits and
Wait,
giggles.
read that one. I don't know what that one is.
It's cool.
It's basically a friend in a bag.
Wait,
It's,
read it.
As a bonus action, pull a spectral NPC out of this pouch. They obey your commands until the next dawn. Roll a d4 to determine the NPC from this list. 1, a cult fanatic. 2, a cultist. 3, a thug. Or 4, a priest.
Oh my god.
So we get that
That
thing
one-
until tomorrow?
The high priest of the cult, the Hefner himself, helped create that one.
Well, I mean, you really forced my hand there. Like,
You guys already have Ted. You're gonna pull another. No.
Yeah, that one is super on brand for us.
It
That's
is.
so
Yeah.
perfect.
we gotta. Oh, okay, well,
excited.
it's
Plus, you
we're-
can use that in
We'll see, you got
non-combat.
Yeah.
yes.
Dude,
So we're gonna have to go with the cult.
Yeah.
The cult it is.
Yeah.
All right, and those NPCs I believe come out of one of the books, so we can go ahead and see that. If you guys need a random NPC, randomly a random cultist,
I love it.
we'll see how that goes. All right, well, thank you, patrons. Thank you so much for the fun cards. They add a lot to the game, and you know, tonight we're actually going to be using. Well, we have already used the card, but tonight the effect will come into place of the card from the deck of Uninspiration, which we were gifted over a month ago.
Right.
And that is the Nightmares. So we'll get to see how that does.
I'll never hear that.
I said, "Hey."
All right, well, you keep thinking on that because it's coming for you while the rest of everyone watches this awesome opening. We'll be right back, guys.
It's Seabiscuit.
And welcome back to Natural One. So James couldn't actually see us or hear us, I think, during the animation. Because he was playing along the violin along with the music.
Yeah, we can see you.
That's great. No, come back. We need you.
Oh God, he's gone.
All right, that was good fun. All right, let's keep going on here. We have some sponsors, guys. An official sponsor, which is Nord Games. James,
Nice.
tell us about Nord Games.
Catch the deck. Throw it.
Yeah, hey everybody, Nord Games is, oh wait, am I muted? No, I'm not
you're
muted.
good.
Okay, excellent. Cool. So yeah, Nord Games is a wonderful third-party TTRPG maker of many things. They have books, they have decks, they have dice towers, and they have a whole plethora, smorgasbords of things that you can add to your game to make it awesome. So if you go to nordgamesllc.com/3.html, you'll be able to find our affiliate link. You help them out, you help us out, and you can help yourself out to some mighty fine savings. But I believe we are doing a giveaway.
We
today.
are. We have it right here. Lauren, tell us what we're giving away.
We are giving away the Trap Card deck, levels 9 to 12.
Ooh.
This is a fun one.
Oh, God. That'd be nice, you know, when you, as a DM, you don't know what traps to put in. It doesn't matter, you got them right here. Maybe you roll, maybe you just grab one random and say, oh, that'll kill them. Hold on. That one.
We're not level 9 yet.
I'm really glad that's still in plastic wrap.
Yeah. Keep it in there.
So, James, what do they have
Yeah, if
to
you-
what do they have to type into the chat to win this one?
Yeah, what they gotta do is they type in #chaos into the chat. Do it only once or you will be disqualified. And since it is a physical product, you must be within the United States to win due to shipping being absolutely bonkers.
Fucking bonkers, I believe he was going to say.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos. I don't know. Awesome. So enter that hashtag chaos. Hashtag chaos.
How do you spell that?
No, I don't want to. Hashtag chaos in the chat anytime. But you must be present to win, as James was saying. So do it. Win that awesome deck. Seriously.
Looks really
Alrighty. Okay.
Is that a good whew?
Last time on Natural One.
Delayed sound.
Ba-da-ba-da. Okay, last time on Natural One, you guys had just faced a bunch of dragons during the symphony that you guys are watching at the end of that night's Imperial Fair festivities. They came down, they burned a lot of people, ripped into a lot of people, strewn them about, saw you guys, and went after you. You guys fought bravely, had a little trouble with the flying aspect, but eventually you were able to get them down onto the ground, and though it was a hard fight, you came out victorious. Each one, as they died, disappearing and coalescing into some kind of purplish energy that shot up into the air. To the larger dragon that you saw after the fight was over, that was up there. Large black dragon with same ritualistic carvings in his body. After that, we should mention, because it might come into play here this episode, Reginald was there. And might come into play. Reginald was there, and he decided, because there's dragons and all of this going around, he was going to use his magic. Then he attempted to get out of that by casting a spell on himself to make himself look dead. Feign dead is what he put on himself. Unfortunately, as though it was dragons, Uzlium soon came knocking, as did Agessa and the military, the Lithuanian army.
I took all his shit.
That's right. Natrix did take all of his stuff. Natrix took his gold that they had paid him. He had 60 of it left. And
I took the gold we paid him to be our driver.
that's right.
Oh no, Reginald!
Serves him right.
Not even cold yet.
Bailing on us during the fight.
Bailing. All right.
I'll go check his pulse in his pocket.
We'll remember you through these good times. We'll get through this cold.
Reginald, unfortunately, afterwards, when Uzlium came down to investigate what was going on, because dragons had not been seen in Rasmorae for, oh god, hundreds of years, if not the full 1,000, since the Sundering. So, Uzlium came to investigate. In fact, the person that came from Uzlium was the High General Verizla herself. She's on the Archmagus Council, and she's the commander of the Platinum Legion, which is Uzlium's army, their military force. Not like the Frostworms, which are more like, kind of special forces, kind of police that go out there to do very specific things. This is a force, this in contrast is a force of war. So the Platinum Legion came through, and while they were investigating, and while you guys were talking to them, Mayhem, you noticed one of the Mage Nation Dragonborn who was there, kind of looking at you, staring at you strange.
Like, that couldn't be for me. That couldn't be plot for me.
She was quickly called over by the High General, who had seen that she had some kind of issue and said, "Do you know this person?" And she was like, "Nope, just gonna go back to work here." And Mayhem went to help her with her healing of people. She was a priest of, or a cleric of Ouijas, who is a god of life and death, and kind of like the Grim Reaper takes one from one side to the other. So Mayhem went over there and spoke to her a bit. You found her name was Krayla, and she told you that you were in danger. Said you are in danger from Uzlium, and said that we can't speak here, and said meet me at the southeasternmost park in the Merchant District at 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
That's correct.
Good thing I'm not playing me, because, Mayhem's a morning person. And
Like literally, it's noon or after, please.
There's a 4 a.m.?
Yes. That's funny.
I've only heard of it in legends.
While Mayhem was off behind some bleachers having that conversation, though, his little child, in air quotes for the podcast listeners, was around his neck the whole time, which is actually Sen's familiar. Which Sen can hear and see everything through.
And we share joint custody of the child.
Is that right, James?
Well, we'll talk about it. It's only been the first day with Happy, so yeah, it has only been the first day with Happy, so
Yeah.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a long legal dispute.
We already did that, guys. We're moving on. Okay.
Next episode of Sen versus Uzlium will actually be Sen v Mayhem, who gets custody over Happy.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Happy did get some strange looks as well, though. So that's we'll get to that later. So with that, they went back. But when everyone arrived, there were a bunch of dying people, burning people, people wailing. Right, Rhea was going as a dire wolf to try and gather them up, save them with Mr. Angel Food Cake. Right, casting your spirit.
AKA healing spirit.
Healing spirit. She was wondering why everyone else wasn't helping.
Do you not hear that?
Because they
Is it
did.
cool.
But managed to gather some up and start healing them. You guys went back to healing. Then Reginald was found having a necromantic spell upon him. And the spell was dispelled by the High General. And the High General was able to read Reginald's brand and find out that he is in fact Beltir Mordal, the old leader, some 15 years ago, of the elite Frostworm group called the Fangs of Uzlium. He is very famous within Uzlium, and you found out he has been hiding out for 15 years, driving a cart. He insisted his name was Reginald the whole time. Every time they were calling him Beltir. But it was decided he will have to go back for re-education to Uzlium. as someone as powerful as Beltier Mordol cannot be overlooked, and they must be brought back and re-educated. Rhea tried and pleaded, as did you all. And then, when that didn't work, rolls weren't high enough, that was for sure. But when that didn't work, you, what's her face? I guess stepped in. It was some weeks ago, guys, give me a break. I guess steps in and says, give us a little time here. And they gave you until noon the next day, where he needs to be at the council chambers for your meeting with the council, where you will get your final information about your next mission and will be sent on your way. So, they then went back to Hapley House, where Sen was quite angry with Reginald for, number one, casting the spell, not taking care of the dragon, and getting them into this situation. Reginald pointed out that he's not the only one who has made mistakes. Looking at Sen a lot. And secrets. Rhea was determined to find some way out of it. And as everyone was still trying to figure it out, we kind of went round and round. Reginald started to accept his fate. Sen provided some guidance for how Reginald could keep his self through the re-education process that Uzliam will put him through, as Sen was able to keep herself. So, Sen was going to write down a bunch of the questions that were asked, the way that she was able to get through it, and was going to do that. And that's where we kind of left it, with people at Hapley House, not in the very late evening, but in the evening. So if there's anything you guys want to do this evening or discuss anything, you can. I know that Laura wasn't here last time, so we'll do a little bit of that here if you guys want to. So that's where we're going to pick up right after I give you guys some more bits. Hey, thank you. The Hefner. Thank you, sir. 1,000 bits from the Hefner. We'll give this one to James.
Good job.
And 500 for me as well. So, thank you, Hef. Thank you.
James got it. James got it. James caught that one too. Yeah.
You caught it midair. You know what that means.
All right, let's get into it, shall we? God, this sucks.
I would give my own life to save Reginald.
I don't understand. I still don't understand. He's not hurting anyone. Sen, what is the re-education process like?
As she was leaving the room to go write down the notes for Reginald, she does a little stop, pivots around. Well, the first parts are about, it seems like I made questions that, as they basically lead you through it, you slowly begin to see the glory that is Uzliam. It's, I mean, again, I'm not a historian by any means, but as you listen to the way they speak, it's spoken with a lot of reverence. It's almost kind of looks towards mayhem, in a way religious in its creation of Uzliam, of how it is a nation that provided us a way out of the Sundari.
I see.
And it reinforces that. It reinforces that you coming to Uzelium means you are a part of Uzelium. You are no longer who you are before that. So yes, it is about making sure that you are part of Uzelium.
And that process can take months.
Yes, months. But also I was enrolled in the academy, which had ancillary lessons that provided that beyond the magical training.
There is a great difference between my beliefs and what they're doing to Reginald, and what they even did with you, Sin. I don't see it the same. I chose this path. I chose Rao. And if I said no, I would have been allowed to leave to whatever fate would have thrown my way. You tried to leave. They're ripping your life away from you, and I would give anything to save you.
But you never stopped believing in the greatness of Uzelium. You just didn't want to kill for them anymore. Surely you can lean on that.
It wasn't all killing, of course. But if there was killing to be done, it would have been the Fangs to do it. I'm old, long past my prime, as I was starting to be then. My hope is that I can take a retirement of sorts. Maybe they'll still let me drive a cart.
Well, what about that face painting gentleman at the fair? He gets to stay out of Uzelium and paint faces. I can't believe for a moment that they wouldn't let you stay out and drive a cart.
The unfortunate part is that he was Bertier. His name was whispered in the halls throughout the academy. It is not something they will let go. Yes, he may be past his prime, but at least his mind would be something to be of use.
I will. Hopefully, I will not be willing to do anything they want after the process of re-education. Hopefully, I will be able to say, I want a peaceful life. Not much good at enchanting, or I'm not particularly good at whisking away excrement. But maybe just being able to ferry you lot around if you're on this side of the continents. I don't know. But I would like it. I don't want to be Beltier Mordal. I want to be me.
Would I know what happens to, like, is it a continuous re-education until they break? Or is it, okay, he's not shaping up, or is like, Sen's not shaping up to be this wizard that we need her to be. Would they redirect me, or would they continue to press in what is necessary for, let's say, if I wanted to be a frostworm?
Yeah, if you wanted to be a frostworm, you have to be pretty in line. So there's extra steps that they take, more continued education for frostworms and talons and the like. So they will they are more highly monitored than others, because to lose a frostworm, you're losing a whole lot there. So they regularly have regular kind of frostworm re-ups on their education. So it could be all at once until you're good to go, and and then after that they'll keep going back, regular check-ins and making sure you're good.
It's like the opposite of mental health. Like,
It is mental health for them.
Mental, we're healthy.
Yes.
their brain is very clean from all that washing.
What is good for Uzlian is good for the world.
Player question. Reginald was aware that Sen fibbed her way through that trial, right?
Yes, because Sen didn't necessarily come out and talk to all of you like she was still in, I don't want to say brainwashed. What is it? Re-educated.
Same thing.
But can you say brainwashing?
But I mean, he Sen was like, yeah, no, I'm not really. And we were all like, cool, Sen's not really.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew that, if I recall.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while. Cool. So Rhea's going at hearing a lot of the hopefully, maybe, I hope. Rhea's eyebrows are just kind of be going up, and she's gonna look over at Sen. And what do you suppose happens if Beltier returns? How do you suppose he would feel about a lying free mage? Sen?
Well, hopefully Beltier does not return, but if he does, he may have to disappear once more.
If Beltier returns, what's to say he's not going to come for Sen?
There is no way to know. And if there is any shred of Reginald in there, hopefully we can talk. If not, Beltier Mordor will disappear once more. Giving a hard look to Rhea.
Well,
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh no, please.
to leave to begin with and to survive for 15 years, I think that takes a lot of strength, so keep with that strength through all this.
Is one surefire way to do it. It would be hard and risky. Sen, we may have to rely on your friend again. With David. Take it from me. You see, the memory. Take it from me.
I see. Can he do that? Does he know someone? Natrix, do you know anyone in your group?
Would I know of someone that would be able to do that?
As an assassin, no. I would say you don't really do that. That's more of the kind of espionage, and you're used more for the wet work.
That's
so,
what I thought.
Unless
yeah.
you count lobotomy, then
That's one way.
Flips the dagger. I got this.
But Sen would remember from what happened in their room karma, that a memory was forcibly taken from Sen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it once
Yeah.
before.
Oh, sorry, I was talking.
Please go on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, David was able to pull a memory from me. Now, do I now when memories are pulled, is it gone from
Yeah,
me?
so it depends, right? It can be and it cannot be. So there's different spells for it, and that's why it takes a memory master who can handle that kind of stuff. Very, very specialized stuff, which is usually, they're highly guarded in Uzlium, and it's very difficult to get one. But there could be
I mean, he was,
other sources of them. Free mages.
yeah, he was able to access one. But yes, now that you bring that up, Rhea, I do believe the more we discuss with Reginald, the greater potential of a threat he may be in the future.
I would very much not like to come after you, and would very much like to not have you come after me.
We pray that it does not come to that, Reginald.
I do not want to shed any more tears for people I have lost, and especially for those by my own hand.
When did you end up going to Uzlium, Reginald?
Sorry?
At what age? What age were you when you...
Young, and strapping, if I do say so myself. Young man, no more than 18, I think.
18? Yeah. I mean, I was 12 when I went. I don't know about you, but it seems everybody goes to Uzlium for a better life. So yes, we did choose this path. But if I am an example, 12 years of life really ingrained itself on me, and if these 15 years meant anything to you, they will stay.
Just the part where I know that you're not of Uzlium.
Big old wink at you.
I'd rather not know that where I am going. I will do my best if we cannot find someone. And, of course, with your help, that you have already given and you will give. I trust you, Sen. I trust all of you. Thank you. I may be able to. Awfully somber conversation. We not enjoy our last night, huh?
This will not be our last night. But I would love something to celebrate with. I have lost too much to the Mage Nation. To live a better life, maybe. But I will not lose another family member. Not lose another close one to them. No matter what happens, we will meet again.
Well, even if I don't make it, maybe just the sight of you will remind me who I am.
You guys kind of get the idea that he's kind of saying that almost like a prayer. Like there's not a whole lot of hope that he has for it, but it's like that I might win the lottery type of dreaming.
And with that, Sen will. Vivi, do you happen to have any papers and ink? I'm going to have to write quite a bit in the next few hours.
Yes, of course. And she'll go to her office and get Sen the supplies she needs.
Okay. You guys go to the office together. She gets the supplies, gives them over to you.
Yeah.
But she'll hand over the supplies. She's not necessarily inviting Sen to work in the office.
I got a house to take care of.
Looks in there. Nice wooden desk, I'm assuming. Velvet curtains, nice rug.
Yeah, but more importantly, it was her father's office, so she keeps it locked.
Understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, and yeah. How are you feeling about all of that ruckus?
It's a lot to take in. I haven't had direct contact with Uzlium much myself. It's hard to wrap my head around it. But whatever you can do to help, I think we would all rather keep Reginald than Voltaire. Is that the name?
Beltier, yeah.
Voltaire.
Yes. No, there was a, I don't know, urban legends spread around school that he was able to, in one, I don't know the word, expedition, was able to find and eradicate 23 mages. He's not one to be trifled with, and if what Rhea brought up is the reality we may face in the future, that will not be a good time.
We already chased your skinny ass through that cave with the Oni.
They're in a different room
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, my bad.
So-
I thought they weren't in.
Do you have contact with this David that he mentioned?
Did he leave any way of contacting us, or was it like, boy loves, I'll see you later?
That was it. It was basically, I'll see you guys at some point. And I think he said, if you need me, Natrix knows how to get a hold of me.
See ya, dog.
Yes, well, wrong accent. Yes, yeah, Natrix may be able to contact him, but in a short few-hour period, I do not know the possibility of that happening.
Okay. Well, I'll let you write your notes and I can check in with Natrix on contacting David.
Just getting a look at you, how does Vivi feel, not just of the Uzlian thing, but of the dragons? Is there anything that shows?
Yeah, she's, I think, just in a little bit of a daze. Because obviously she's been on plenty of adventures and quests, but that level of destruction she probably hasn't seen. And it's on, also, she's used to these dangers happening far and away. She never dealt with this on her home turf. So, yeah, I think she's a bit in a daze, maybe a little bit shaken. Yeah.
Yeah, so you still want to run with the band of orphan bastards? Any second thoughts?
Well, we all made it out of there, so this actually seems safer to stay with you all.
Safe is a word. Seems trouble follows us where we go.
She just nods, kind of thinking.
Well, hopefully you will be able to keep up. It seems a, I don't know, recurring theme with us. We get into trouble, trouble finds us, or we are troubled.
Yeah, she's just like nodding through all that thoughtfully. You can see she's kind of like deep in thought.
Yeah. Well, Betty, welcome to the band, and I will be getting to work on this. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room.
Yeah, so Vivi will return.
Join.
Yep.
Ted is like, where is that wine? It's over here. Looking for it. And as you come in, Reginald is like, you don't mind if I have a little smoke? Thank you. If there's anybody else, I mean, I'd like to share if I could. Very nice. As he has his pipe all ready, ready to go.
While Ted is looking for wine and everything, Rhea's just going to, like, without looking, go reach over to the bag of holding by Natrix and just, like, whoop into there and, like, out a bottle of rum.
Yes.
As you have that. Looks delicious.
I don't know if I can do it. Pops the cork and she just does a really quick, like, swig and hands it across.
Double dipping today. Seems appropriate. Red.
As he passes it.
Oh, is this like the juice? The purpley juice? It's not.
No, it's not like the juice, but it'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
I don't know. I didn't check.
Just
It kind of comes out the side of the mouth as well.
Do us a favor and don't stick your tongue in that one.
I tried not to. I fought every urge until he just tipped
On the
on
hatch.
upwards.
You get a little more.
There's a good lad.
As he's patting you.
He's gonna immediately cough and just be like, like, you know, like, first,
Does
take
it shoot
the
out a little
scotch.
fire?
It's lightning.
So, like, sparks?
Yeah, you get sparks.
Okay,
Sparks.
nothing that will destroy a house.
Yeah.
Take that away from
Sparks.
the flammable. Oh my gosh.
Let's go point him at the fireplace and I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Oh, it is much more harsh than the juice. No,
But quite fast acting.
really?
Constitution check.
Hey.
Yeah. Go
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Is it a saving throw or just a check?
Saving throw.
Wait, that's better.
You don't make effort to, like, I can control, I can hold my alcohol through my sheer force of will. No,
Yeah.
you save against that shit.
Guess the number.
2.
19.
All right, it has not hit you just yet. This is good.
Sweet.
So it's just strong.
Yeah, your tolerance is going up.
I'm becoming an alcoholic. I'm leveling into alcoholic.
Leveling.
That's the right look, James. It's like, come on.
You all have been wonderful. And I can say that because I've seen a lot of people. And I've not been the best myself.
Cheers to that one.
You swig in the bottle?
Yep. Feel you.
But I tried to do what I could. Redeem myself. Become someone different.
In whose eyes?
Mine. I did not want to be Beltier anymore. What he had done was too much. Too much. I still have many amends to make.
Perception checks, anyone who wants to.
Boom. 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 What did I get? 15?
15.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, hey!
11.
11?
21.
21. All right, so you three notice Ted kind of looking off to the side when it's mentioned he's got a lot of amends still to make. You notice that hits Ted a bit differently.
Well, I think that could be good motivation to hold on to yourself.
Yes. Yes, of course, you're right. I have far too much still to do as Reginald.
First thing, grabs the rum, reaches over, grabs the rum, takes another swig. All right, anything else you guys want to say here?
Natrix then mentioned that you may be able to get in contact with this David who could help with the memory.
I could definitely put in some effort to see what he's doing, see if he might be able to help in any way.
He's on vacation on Akupara.
Yep.
No, just kidding. No, he's done with that place.
He's like, nope.
We're not going back.
Yet. No.
Yeah, you definitely could put something out there, and you'd have to reach out, and then someone would have to reach back out to you as well to confirm kind of details and what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can be done.
I could definitely see what I can do. Might take a little bit of time. Just leaving it there.
Be amazing if you could. You're kind, Natrix.
Kind was never a word used to describe me. I'll take it, but
Sounds to me like they didn't spend much time with you then.
no one did.
Oh,
When she says that about kind isn't a word to describe me, Rhea's like sort of starts petting her braid.
No.
She doesn't say anything. She's just like, pet.
Oh.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to hear about something really funny?
Maybe.
Your face, Mayhem!
What? Open jaw, closed jaw.
It has nothing to do with being a dragonborn. You're goofy.
I take great offense to that.
Yes, I can see. You're always good. Thank you.
I will meet you again and we will talk greatly, even too muchly about water.
Do we have any?
It's not in that bottle that Natrix has got.
I demand the water bottle, Natrix, now.
I don't have a bottle of water.
Thank you.
Grabs the rum.
No, wait.
There is definitely a pitcher of water that Vivi will bring over in case.
I love that.
This water was too strong. That one.
At seeing them drunk, Rhea's gonna lean over to Natrix and go, here, watch this. And Druidcraft the little rain cloud.
The only person that gets joy out of the rain cloud.
She's gonna put it right between Mayhem and Reginald.
But you know the other thing about you, Mayhem, is that you're always loud. Have I ever told you how much I love water?
I'm so glad. I thought he was going to offend me. This cloud looks great. It looks so good.
It's a pity Sen is not here to see it.
It is the circle of
It's
life.
all of its magnificence.
Excellent, yes.
I took his pipe. I want to see if he notices.
Stealth check.
Oh, he's gonna have a hard time seeing this. I mean, still 16.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. But only just. He's doing that. He's looking at the cloud, and then the pipe goes missing. He's like,
I want a puff of cloud to just hit him in the face, and then him to realize.
Oh, yes, please.
as he smells it.
The fuck? What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's just a bit of leaf. It makes you happy, it gives you the giggles, takes away the pain.
Happy?
A lot of pain.
You have happy from this?
Yes, oh,
And a lot of pain. That's what he followed with.
there's a lot of pain relief.
Oh, relief.
Yes. You don't need me to make you look goofy, you just are.
I still don't. I think I can be taken very seriously.
Yes, you're right, of course, of course. Immediately, like, looks over at the others, like, oh, right in view of him.
Has any of the gin hit Mayhem? Because if so, I would like him to be like, thank you for admitting I can be serious. And then, like,
Absolutely.
he's like, yeah. And
You
then
can always
Mayhem's
choose to fail the check.
Choose that.
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting a little drunk.
Not so hard, I'm going to vomit.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Just kind of like
Yes, please don't. vomit.
loose.
Yeah, I don't have to, like, your
just
carpet,
losing
your
you.
imaginary carpet looks wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm a loose lizard right now.
Yes.
Jenkins are enough.
Well, since she's been gone too long. I'll go find her.
goes to get up and
Careful up the stairs.
No,
hits the doorway. Sorry.
We may not need that memory mage.
Enough alcohol might do it.
Feel like someone should have gone help him upstairs. Feel like someone.
He's fine.
Do we hear thudding?
He's fine.
Yeah, he's not so drunk that he's thudding, but he's a little sloshed and he's having a good time. I just wasn't looking
Good
where he was going. He was turning him.
Nice. Okay.
So he goes on up and
Son of Oozlium. It's Reggie.
Yes.
Can I come in?
You hear a.
I think that's just
Dum, 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 dum. Yes.
water. It's rum.
That's it. It is a bit of a strong water you are drinking there.
Oh, it's a spiced water.
That is, in fact, 100% true.
Yes, of course I know. I'm Reginald. I know my water. Well, would you like some?
Do you wish? I'm good. I need a
No,
clear mind for.
You're great, is what you are, son. You're great. You look at your face. You're
Thank you,
great.
Reginald. And I'm assuming I also have a pitcher of water in my room.
Yeah.
And I will use a little bit of shape water and just bring it on over, a nice little globule, and just like, here you go, and just like Bug Life when they have
Yes.
the water.
Drop it.
Great reference.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's good. Nice and cool. Thank you, sir. Once again.
For sure.
But,
Yeah. Anything else you need, Reginald?
you need to do what you can for this group. Because Raham is nice, but he's gullible. And you need to make sure that they don't do things to him because of it.
Bless you.
Rhea, she's young, brilliant. But you know, every now and then she'd be a real difficulty. That is putting it nicely. You need to watch for her as well.
Shit talker, Reginald.
Listen, we've all been that drunk. We know.
Definitely have.
Natrix? I can't begin. You need to just please do something. Make sure she doesn't get herself into trouble.
No promises.
Reginald, you do realize I'm the second youngest, right?
Look, I know what I know. All right. You listen to me.
As he points to his eye.
Listen to me. Ted is very, very strong. But there is something dark in him. I know it. I see it.
Points to his eye.
I see it. You take care of him.
Points to her ear. I see it too.
Finally, someone who understands. And this
Leans in.
Lady Victor. Huh? Well, she's great. So you do what you can to make sure that she's good. She's good for you. She's good for all of these people.
Yeah, no, I fully anticipate that Debbie here is a very kind and giving person, and like everyone else in this group has ulterior motives. So, not something new to be keeping track of.
Not. What am I even doing up here? Okay. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna miss you all, and I'm gonna miss you. And I'm not gonna be here to help anymore. So, you got it, dude.
God, did not see
Trying
that
to be
coming.
hip.
Oh my god.
That's what the kids are saying. That's what you say.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I knew it.
All the time.
I'm not out of touch.
Oh my god.
And as James does, as some other folks do, the impassive, gentle smile whenever dealing with intoxicated people is on Sen's face.
Well, you're nice, thank you.
As he touches your face down like this.
You're nice. I'm gonna go drink more water. Yes.
Certainly. Make sure you drink more water, Reginald.
I will. Spiced water!
As he starts coming back down.
And as he leaves, just under her breath, she'll just say goodbye. And go back into her room and continue to work on the notes.
He kind of walks down the stairs, stops for one moment, and starts to go down the stairs.
What do we hear from the other room?
Sound of a hip turning into two hips.
Right? You hear the.
I'm fine. I'm so good.
If it's loud enough, she would run into the hallway.
Yeah, you run into the hallway and he's coming down the stairs. You see him like on his ass laughing as it looks like he had like tripped coming down the stairs and hit kind of the landing on the way down. And just he's sitting back down on the stairs after hitting it and just.
That was fun. Vivi! Help me up. Help an old man, would you?
Yeah, and as she does that, she'll cast Cure Wounds at first level.
My hip.
Yeah.
Well, that feels good. I told them you were great. And that they need to keep you around because you're awesome.
That's very kind, Reginald.
So be careful because, they're secrets. They all got them.
We all do.
As you can see, it can make a real mess of things.
Yes.
Out of box.
Would you help an old man down to an armchair, please?
Yes.
You move him over, sits in an armchair, and he's just kind of.
It was a good day.
Yeah. And she'll pour a glass of water for him.
I'd like to say when you and Reggie came back in the room, you see Mayhem on the floor, like just kind of face on the floor, like almost as if he got up to come with you to help Reginald, but then he was like, nope, I felt it. Immediately.
Yeah.
The second he stood up, head rush.
I'll say
awesome.
it's near the chair, and Reginald's gonna over and go,
Oh yeah, is that fun?
What?
Being on the ground. It looks fun. I'm on the ground now.
he gets on the ground with you.
It's rather relaxing. It's kind of a surreal state. You know, no, not therapeutic, meditative. You know,
Is it full flat lay down?
little splintery.
Yeah, it's a little, it fully like stood up, and imagine a grown person just,
How wide is Mayhem?
I think I'm at least over
you
6
thick?
foot.
Are you
He's pretty thick. He's
okay,
he's got
I'm gonna
6'6".
use you as a footrest.
You're definitely stocky. You're bulky and 6'6".
Yeah, my tail's up, so like there's like a bump in the butt, so you could definitely easily use
Yep,
that as a
that's my
footrest.
footrest now.
Nice.
Okay.
It's fine.
You're right, this is nice.
He's on the ground.
This is so nice.
Anybody else doing anything? Nope. Good.
Just drinking the rum.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stop it there. Then, Natrix, are you doing anything to reach out?
I'm gonna reach out to David. Do I send like a thing, like a little note?
So you know that that they know where you are, and the house
Yeah.
is being monitored.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could do some thieves' cant on the door. You have a piece of chalk or somewhere. You know, you can write some thieves' cant, and they'll be able to understand what it is you're saying.
Got you. I'll take the time to, like, I guess near the, like, back entrance of Vivi's house, like, kind of just do a little something to, like, send it off and make sure it's, like, discreet and all that, so that way nobody, like, sees some random chalk markings on her house. I'm not
say
trying to make it look like she's getting scouted for robbery.
You go out the back, which ends up in that garden area, right? And then you go off to the left, and there's another door outside because it's gated. That whole place is gated, the garden is. And you go outside there, and to your left there are the stables.
Yeah.
So you could put it on that door going into the
Yes.
garden, or you could go further towards the stables.
I like the idea of stables.
Stables, okay. So you go out a little bit, and you take your chalk, and you put it out there so it's not directly on the door.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You know what you're doing, and you assume that they're there taking a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else before we retire for the night?
Retired.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone goes to sleep. Sen, you complete your questions, and you just hold them for the morning.
Yeah, I will. I don't know how long it'll take. I don't know. I will transcribe as many things as I can, all the questions, all the notes, all my thoughts on it all, and I don't know how long that'll take.
Okay. Let's say it's going to take around 3 hours.
Okay.
So let's say you get it there in 3 hours. You're really taking your time. Sen is going through to think of every little thing, every way that she was, and everything you saw that they were looking for when they were interrogating you. So all of these kind of triggers to how they're trying to ensure that you are fully indoctrinated. So you're getting that down. You also look back into your life and how you kept yourself through that process, the things that helped you do that. Like last time you said, Reginald likes leaf, Reginald likes water. Hold on to that, remember that. That kind of stuff, you're continuing to rack your brain for that. And you get it out in about 3 hours.
Cool.
Okay. All right, with that, Sen goes to sleep, and everyone goes to sleep. Where's the music? Do we have music? Is it playing on the stream? Because I don't hear it here anymore.
Cue the sad music, Thomas.
I need sad
Do it. Even if you have to physically come into the room to do it.
Okay, now James, keep that up for the rest of the episode.
Where's the mute button?
Yay, Thomas!
Think about water. I gave you the music, so I'm assuming it's on now.
There it is.
Yay!
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, that, I mean, can you turn it off so James can sing?
No.
You know what's great? Palm's turning on music with no words. He's literally an unsung hero.
Hey. Okay.
A month worth of dad jokes, guys.
Why'd you look at me? I didn't say it.
As you guys go to sleep, you find your sleep is a bit restless. Vivi, as you're sleeping,
Aggressive sleeping.
Now I'm in a peaceful field.
And aggressive violinists.
As you're sleeping.
Do you feel
Dramatic.
alive, man? The aggressive violinist.
They're so mad. They're the leftovers from the symphony.
okay.
No, I prefer the oboe.
So
I'm a
You
weird
find-
instrument.
you find your sleep restless, as it generally is. You begin dreaming a similar dream that you have had night after night after night. You see your father. You see a city, some ruins, as you've seen in your head for a long time. A group of people are there. A fight is going on through the alleys of this ruined city. You're all surrounded. There's no way out. You're there. They have your father. But you're there with Boren. You're there with Jenkins. And Ellen. But you can't quite make them out. You know it's them, but it's fuzzy, it's blurred. You can't distinguish the proper features of their faces. One person is missing. That's Winthrop. Winthrop, who is part of your party, is nowhere to be seen. But that doesn't matter because they have your father. He's on his knees. The thug who has him has a giant hammer, and he's looking directly at you again. This hammer and him dissolve as he gives you a smug smile, as you look on in horror and fear as he raises his mace. He suddenly turns in to a large dragon and comes down and bites down on your father as he's looking right at you in horror. You watch him get ripped apart, limb by limb, in front of you. And slowly each other thug that's there turns into a dragon. And the last thing you see is them inhale and breathe fire down the alley, incinerating you, all your friends, your party, your whole father's party minus Winthrop. Before you go, you also see Jenkins engulfed and burned to death. You awaken. Awaken is the wrong term. Your consciousness moves at that point, and you're in a jail cell. And there are no doors in this jail cell. It's dark, it's cold, and all you can remember is your father dying in such a gruesome way in that jail cell and not being able to get out. You try to dig, you try to scream. No one comes. No one hears you. You are alone. And you fall into this pit that the jail cell becomes. It goes down and down and down as you lose hope. And as you are about to give up, light shines above. And you hear your mother's voice. She says, "Well, Viviana, have you learned your lesson yet?" And you wake up.
Yeah, I think she's sweating. And it takes her a moment to try to decide if this is real or... And she suddenly feels queasy and she's gonna go to whatever chamber pot her and probably puke a little bit, whatever she has in her stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just gonna like breathlessly like think about, because some of those dreams were familiar, but there are elements obviously that are new. And she's afraid to go back to sleep, so she's gonna kind of rush down to her father's office just to kind of be near his things and feel like connected to him again in a real way.
Okay, so you wake up in the morning, or in the middle of the night, whenever it is.
Yeah.
You wake up, you go down, and you spend some time in your father's office, kind of going over what you just felt. Sen.
People definitely didn't see me mouth fuck. I was muted.
Nope.
You know?
It was hidden so well.
Yeah, he's the bad boy of the stream.
Fork.
Like your eyebrows, like do the thing.
I literally did that as you said it.
He did it! He did the thing! Oh god, he's so fucking hot!
Got the denim jacket
Whoa.
too. I love it.
You have to be really careful doing that. You're gonna get our viewers pregnant.
Yeah. That's
Oh my god.
sultry as shit.
All right. Sen, you find yourself on a boat through some mist. You're surrounded in mist. And you're not in a super large boat. You're in a smaller boat. You look up and there are two people in that boat. And they seem really, really tall. And you find out, you understand that that's because you are so small. These people are looking over you. In fact, one is holding you. And in her hair, you see a very familiar pin. Hairpin. You don't recognize these people that much. But you recognize the pin. The next part, you're in Berkshire for some reason. And those people hand you off to somebody And with tears, they turn and they leave. You watch as they walk away. As they're walking away, Sen, do you do anything? Do you feel anything? Do you see? Do you say anything?
She remembers at least one of them, their dark black hair, the other one curly and auburn, and she, just remembering their backs, will start to run forward.
Mm-hmm. You start running forward toward them, and they keep getting further and further away. And your run gets more desperate as you're going towards them. And then just as you had just come out of, the mist returns and they are in it. And you have lost them. They have left you.
She will do like a 360 look around.
You look
Just
around.
mist everywhere.
Yes, you look around and there's nothing but mist.
She'll pick a random direction and run.
You run and run and run. Heart racing. And suddenly, you run back into that person who you had been given to. It's hard to make out their features. They pick you up. They tell you it's going to be okay. You're back in Berkshire with them as they're carrying you. You're a young kid, maybe 5 or 6 years old at this point. And the person holds you up. They say something. They say, "I don't see anything that makes you so special." And throws you. And you start falling backwards. And you land on your back in the middle of the Berkshirian Coliseum. You are now in an arena surrounded by other kids like yourselves, some of which you recognize from the streets of Berkshire. Do you want to do anything, say anything to these people?
Yeah, I look around, I clock who is about, knowing who many of the people that Sen probably pissed off, and she's going to look for a kid with red skin, bone protrusions coming out of his skull, knowing that if there is anyone out there, they're going to be the one that will work with her and help her.
You see your friend. You see this person. Young. Looking a little confident. They see you, they turn around. And they go, "Sen, stick with me.
Darren?
Come over here, stick with me."
And I will get back to back.
The other kids are looking around. You know, you notice some not so good kids. Some of the young street gangs that were in Berkshire that had tormented both you and Taryn. Just when you get there and go back to back, you hear a big sound like some gears turning. And at that point, panels rise up from the ground and make a maze of the entire arena. And you and Taryn are together with just a few kids as the walls go up and separate you guys. But there are like 3 or 4 kids with you, and there are about 10 more out there. Then you hear the crowd cheer as another gear is turned, and you hear the doors open. And from there are ways in front of you, ways to the left of you, and a way behind for you to get out of this current area. But from there, some lions are released into that area. And Taryn grabs your hand and says, "Stick with me," and you guys start running.
Mm-hmm.
And just as you turn one of the corners, you are face to face with this lion. I won't say face to face, you're not this close, but you are facing one down who is about 30 feet away from you. You look at this lion, and its mane bursts into flames. And it starts coming at you. And as it does, you see fire starting to come out of its mouth. And it sees you, it clocks you, and it starts running at you.
She's going to start trying to back up, trying to pull Taryn backwards with her.
And Taryn says, "No, don't worry, I got this. Trust me." And Taryn starts running at the lion.
And as he pulls, Sen's going to pull back, but knowing that he is much stronger, will let the grip slip, and she's going to run away.
As you run away, you let that go, and Taryn is going full force at this thing. You start to back up, and just as you're turning, you catch a glimpse of that lion ripping the neck off of Taryn and incinerating his body. You still run?
You'll still run, yeah?
You run and you scream, and you can hear the same thing happening to the other children in the maze around you. As you're running with a couple of the others, you run through an intersection as one lion grabs and kills the one behind you, the kid behind you. Suddenly, Sen is grown up again. Just then, as you're grown up, your fellow members of Boob jump down into the arena with you. And Mayhem kind of steps up with his shield and says, "Get behind me! I will protect you!" As he steps forward. And just as he does that, from the side, a lion gets him and starts chewing on him, and he starts fighting off. All of a sudden, all the mazes go down, and all the children are dead, and there is only you, your party members, and about 10 lions. And you watch as one by one, as you guys are fighting these, your party members are killed. You watch Mayhem get taken down by 3 lions. You watch Rhea turn into a lion herself and attempt to attack them, and she gets incinerated. One by one, you see them all die. And at the end, you are left alone, cowering in a corner as these lions with manes of fire and flame close in on you. And just as all of them breathe in to incinerate you, you wake up with a start.
Probably also drenched in sweat.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to feebly crawl out of bed, shaking. She'll go to the door, open it, look down the hallway, look left, look right. Sees a light in the office where she got some papers. And very slowly start to approach it. Grabs the door handle and just busts in there.
Okay.
Do I see Vivi?
If there's a light in there, did you lock it behind you?
No.
No? Yeah, you would see Vivi there.
And she's been madly like poring over files, and she looks up like a little crazy-eyed because yeah, she's been frantically looking through these papers. So yeah, for a split second, you see her kind of mask down, and then but quickly she puts herself together. Sen, is there anything I can help you with?
Also a little wild-eyed, just kind of looking, grasping onto reality wherever she can. I ran out of water in my room.
Oh, yes, I could.
Sorry, I went. I saw the light in the coming from the frame of the doorway, and yeah.
Well, let's get some more water. And you see her like hurriedly close the file she has, put it in a drawer, and lock it.
Okay.
And she's gonna kind of usher you to the kitchen. She doesn't want to have to wake up any of the staff.
You see a clock. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as we walk down, it's clear she's just quite on edge, wiping some sweat. Her undershirt probably is hanging close to her body due to the sweat.
Mm-hmm.
As she follows you down to the kitchen.
Put a pin in it there.
Yeah.
Next up, Matrix. In your dream, you wake up and it's dark. You're not on a bed. You're on some kind of wooden surface. You go to move your hands and you can't. They're above you, all the way up. And you are bound to this table. As you try and move your legs, you find that those two are bound. The room is poorly lit. It's very dim. And you have trouble making out anything as you start to struggle. You see two people there come into view above you. Can't make out their faces, they're in hoods. You hear him say, "We finally got the demon. What to do with her?" See, my friend can be real sadistic. So you're gonna wanna tell us what we wanna know. We don't wanna spoil you. Who are you? What is your name?
I'm not talking.
We'll see. As he points to his friend, who you find out you are on a rack, and he turns it as it stretches you out. How was that? Can you remember now?
Still feels a bit loose.
Does it? As he punches you across the face.
Tighter.
It's stretching you real hard now. Does it still feel loose?
She's just gonna smile and pretend as if it doesn't hurt.
Tell me your name, you fucking bitch, as he punches you again.
Just smiling.
He's gonna take a gut punch now. Yeah, he's gonna hit you in the ribs. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Five.
5.
How many ribs were broken?
You feel 2 ribs get you.
She struggles to breathe.
Yeah, that sounded like it hurt. Don't worry. As he smells your hair, we don't want to hurt you too bad. Just tell us. Fucking tell us! As he brings out his knife and starts cutting you. Tighter. Make Constitution saving throw again. Or strength, whichever is more for you.
We're gonna go with the Constitution because it was a natural 20.
Natural 20. So it hurts. He's cutting on you. You stay solid. You stay strong. Fine. Work on her legs. As he goes around with the knife and starts putting it on your flesh. Not down into it, but along the side, like he's gonna fillet the skin.
Yeah.
Who was your target?
Do your worst.
The knife starts to cut into your leg. Who is your target?
I won't say.
You're not gonna like what's gonna happen next. You will definitely not like what my friend is gonna do to you. Out of the sockets. He pulls and it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Say it! Do you?
Nope.
Both of your arms out of your sockets. That's enough! You hear from the back of the room. She's passed her test.
And just smiles.
As you smile, and the guy says, yeah, but I'm not done. And he starts to fillet the flesh off of you. You see Spy Master Grimbold come out of the shadows, grab this guy, put him up against the wall. He says, you do not touch her like that unless I say it. I want both of you out of here. We'll talk about this later, Judas. And throws him. When he does that, the hood falls down. And you see Judas. But it's weird. His eyes are different. They're big and they're yellow for some reason. Veiny in the eyeballs, red veins against yellow instead of white eyeballs. Very large. He goes, if you ever touch my daughter again, they will not find your body. Then he comes over. He gets you off the table, unhooks it, and he looks down at you. You did well.
Thank you.
And your mother would be proud.
She gets a little teary-eyed.
Finally, another demon.
I will make you proud, Father.
I know. I've seen to it.
So he gives you a little wink.
Now, let's get you to a healer.
And as he's saying that, all of a sudden, you see Judas jump on his back. You hear this crazy scream. And Judas has a long knife, not unlike your savage dagger, which he comes in from the back, jumping on this guy and stabbing him, Spymaster Rimbold, in the chest, over and over, just cackling like crazy, right in front of you, as he's staring right at you while he's doing a crazy smile on his face. You wake up with a start. It's dark in your room. What do you do?
I look around, seeing that I'm in a place that seems safe now, but I don't feel safe. I don't feel good. I huddle into myself, fetal position like, and shaky breaths, tears in my eyes, but not letting myself cry, not letting it take over, but just knowing it's an inescapable life.
And as you're doing that, you're thinking about it, you look around. And as you're looking around, you look up at the ceiling. And in the darkness up there, you see two yellow eyes above you. And as your eyes kind of adjust a little more to it, as your kind of heart kind of stops a little bit as you see that, you see up there some kind of creature. Hands on the ceiling, legs on the ceiling, head turned all the way around, looking down at you. You hear the same laugh and the same smile as he drops and starts screaming as he takes that same dagger and plunges it into your heart. At the same time he does that, he said, I told you you're gonna be mine. And then you wake up for real.
State of shock, just no breath, no sound, just blank stare into the darkness. Holding the covers kind of closer, like trying to calm her breathing, but knowing it's not working.
You're gonna be there
Yeah.
till morning?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically just in fear.
Okay. Rhea.
Do we have to?
Seriously, that was so scary.
We take it.
We can. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back for Rhea and Mayhem. Yeah?
Belated Halloween!
Oh, man.
Trauma!
Mayhem trauma!
Hey, don't worry, guys. We're going to be right back. We got a couple more of these nightmares to get to, and then we'll get to some more stuff coming up. We just got to take a quick tinkle, so stick with us, guys. We'll see you in just a minute.